Welcome to the new WebAdmin release demo. Today we'll walk through the enhanced layout, navigation, and standardized functionality across WebAdmin. This release not only creates a consistent user experience, but it also brings most of the functionality that is currently available in the A2G admin client into the WebAdmin, with of course improvements and enhancements to the existing features. The goal of this release is improved usability, alignment across the modules, and a more efficient way to manage records and run reports. Logging into WebAdmin follows the same process as the A2G admin client. Active Directory users authenticate using their own network credentials. Access to pay users must meet password security requirements. Currently, the requirements are a minimum of 12 characters, including at least one uppercase and lowercase letter, a number, and a special character. Once successfully logged in, the user will be redirected to either the home page or the last page visited. The home page provides a quick access and visibility into frequently used areas of WebAdmin. Two new widgets have been added to enhance efficiency. Top Pages widget displays the pages the user accesses most frequently. The last page edited shows the most recent page the user made changes. Both widgets are interactive. Selecting a line on either widget redirects the user directly to that location, providing a faster navigation and improving workflow. The Home button is located in the top right of the header ribbon. Selecting the A2G admin icon returns the user to the home page from wherever they are in the system. The environment indicator is displayed at the top left beside the menu toggle bar. This clearly identifies which environment the user is logged into. The hamburger icon on the far left toggles the menu bar on and off. When expanded, the navigation panel appears on the left side of the screen. The Logout button is located at the bottom of the navigation bar. Selecting the Logout securely returns the user to the login page. The Forgot Password button is only located under the InfoCore login. Active Directories users will reset passwords within ADFS. Forgot Password will open a validation screen to request a code to reset the password. This will be sent via email if the user account is valid. The admin and cashier clients will redirect the user to the web admin to complete the password resets if they select the Forgot Password function in the client modules. The About section displays the logged in user, the version number of the web admin, the environment URL that you're linked to, and the current role of the user that's logged in. This information appears in this pop-up window, and the Copy Debug Info button allows the user to copy all the information in the About details for support tickets. Once copied, it can be pasted into a document or support ticket, and all the troubleshooting information is displayed clearly as it is here assisting for faster issue resolution. While most of the settings are predefined, the user can customize their general preferences. Their options are to switch from card view to table view, from light mode to dark mode, selecting the preferred language, clearing the cache or invalidating the cache, and they also have an option to clear the top page history and the last edited page history. These preferences enhance usability while maintaining system consistency. WebAdmin now includes all of the modules currently in A2G admin client, such as organization, inventory, inventory maintenance, transaction searching, and reports. While some of the menu items may not be available yet, the goal is to have all the menu items added in future releases. Also included in this are two new modules, the accounts receivable and cashier modules. Each module contains its own set of menu items, such as customers, sales items, inventory movement. It depends on where the functionality lays as to which module it's under. Modules are permission-based. Users must be granted access to the module in order to view it and use its available functions. As an admin user, I see all the available functionality, but as a regular user, they may only see, for instance, the customers and not the additional menu items underneath the organization. Using the arrows beside the modules allows you to expand or contract the menu items, giving you more real estate to see what you're looking for. If the user doesn't know exactly where to look for a menu item, they can use the search navigation tool up top in the middle of the header ribbon. And all they have to do is start typing what they're looking for, and they can find the item. It will filter down, and they can click on the item from there, and it will take them directly to that page. In all of the menu items, there's the ability to search using the search field. This is consistent throughout the modules. If the user begins to type, you'll see that the grid will filter out anything that doesn't apply as they type. You can use the clear filter button to clear out all the filters that have been added. Items can be filtered by using the search menu here, but we can also use the individual column filters to filter out and narrow down a search even more. If you hit the clear filter button again, it will clear out all of these filters. However, that being said, if the filter is only in the column, you'll notice that the clear filter button doesn't show. At this point, you can identify the filters that are on the columns by the one that is solid as opposed to empty. Click on that filter and hit the clear button, and it will clear that filter out. The users can customize the grid view by selecting or deselecting columns. As you see, all of the columns are not selected currently, and you can just add in columns based on what you want to see. And as soon as you click out of there, you'll see that the view has adjusted and all the new columns have been added. Similarly, you can remove some of the items and shrink down what you see on the view. The export button allows the users to export all the records in this grid view. You can export by the current page. You can export by a range of pages. You can export all of the search results. And if you do not have all of the columns selected, you can actually add in all of the columns by selecting what you want. Once you click the export button, you'll be advised whether or not it was successful, and the export will automatically download to the user's download files. These features have been standardized and are available across all the modules. Similarly, the record level functions are standardized as well, such as the copy feature. This button allows you to copy the information for that one record and paste it into an Excel, Word, or text file. The information will appear exactly as displayed on the screen here. The View Edit button opens the record into edit mode. The fields here can be changed or modified. Anything that's not available to be modified will be grayed out and actually not be able to be selected or clicked into. Once the changes have been made, the Save button can be selected. One of the standardizations is that the Save button and the Cancel button will be found in exactly the same spot for every record. Clicking the Save will save the transaction. Clicking Cancel will take you back to the list view for the module that you're currently in. Once you click Save, you'll get a message at the top, and this is standard as well throughout all the record functions. All the modules have a Create button on the top right corner. This allows the user to create new records. Once the mandatory fields are completed, you can click on the Create button to save that new record. Again, across the modules and in every record creation, the Create button and the Cancel button will be in the exact same spot. The user will be required to fill in any mandatory fields. If they click out of that field without filling it in, one of the standard new features is that it will highlight red automatically and allow the user to notice that that field needs to be filled in. Again, once you click the Create button, you'll get a message at the top to say that that new record has been created. New to the WebAdmin, the Merge button has been introduced in the Customer module. The Merge button allows the users to merge duplicate customers' records. The first customer selected we'll highlight the merge button in green. This record is the one that will be kept. The second button that gets selected, or the second record that gets selected, will automatically open up the list views of each of the records. So you can compare the information that is in each one of those records. Now you can choose all of the records in one column or all of the records in the other by clicking on the Select All button on either one of them. Or you can individually pick and choose the items that you want to save. If you deselect it, it will automatically go back to the other record. When you hit merge, any of the sales or movement items that are in that customer record, the second customer record, will be moved over to the first record. Again, when you merge a customer, you'll get a message to prompt you because this action can't be undone. Once you hit this merge button, you'll get a message saying whether or not the merge was successful. When you go in to look at this record that you just merged, you'll be able to see all of the sales history in that record. This one apparently didn't have any. Likewise, you could do this, merge those ones, merge. And now we can look at this record and it will show you all of the history. The other function that they have on the record level is the delete button. Not all records will have a delete button. Customer won't have it because they have the merge function. Customer type will have it. In order to do delete, you have to have access or the permission to delete a record. If you delete a record, you will get a message that will prompt you if you're sure you want to delete, just to prevent you from deleting something intentionally. Once you confirm that you're going to delete it, then you can delete the record successfully if you have the right permissions. Transaction searching is as it was in the admin client. The receipt can be searched, but you can also search by employee, receipt number, receipt date, receipt type even. Any of the columns here you can search by. The records can also be sorted by columns. So you see, you can sort by employee, you can do ascending or descending. You can narrow down a date range if you need to by clicking on the calendars to select your dates to and from. Also in WebAdmin is the reports still, although they've been a little bit more streamlined and standardized. You can do the same functions on a report, including run them, copy, edit. You can add your own personal filters, temporary filters, and you can run reports. All the reports have the ability to select all combined totals or details. They can remain a template or they can be scheduled hourly, weekly, daily, monthly, quarterly, and even yearly. When you create new reports, or you can create new reports um, customized specifically for your business unit, um, you can use the templates here to create new reports. So all the standard reports have a template that you can select from and create a new report. You can use the parameters that are set in here, but you can also select for running immediately specific dates in the front using the calendars. When you run the report, you'll run it. It will automatically download to your download files and display the download once it's been completed, which you can click on and select and view it. New to the web admin is the addition of purchase orders, which can be found under the Inventory Maintenance module. Purchase orders allow the user to add purchase orders, track the received items, and when it's back ordered. When you receive in inventory from a purchase order, you just simply go back into the purchase order, update the amount of inventory received, and it will automatically update the new received amount and the number of back-ordered items. The module will also update the inventory item, the on-hand amount of the inventory item. Accounts receivable is another module that has the accounts receivable customer balance that you can see and the statements that are still outstanding. Accounts receivable allows the users to apply transactions to a customer account, invoice those transactions, and track payments made on the account balance. Cashier module, another module, is a tool to assist troubleshooting and applying discounts to non-standard transactions. It allows a support person to create a transaction and send it directly to the user's computer, enabling them to assist the customer in making a payment. These items will be covered more in depth in a different demo. This concludes the web admin standardization functionality overview. The new design delivers a consistent user experience across modules, improves navigation, enhances reporting, and standardizes record management processes, empowering your business and simplifying payment processing.